Didn't mean to get that close.
Hey guys, welcome back to RC Restomod. This weekend turned out to be a very exciting and very involved RC weekend for me. I went up with a bunch of other people I didn't know and three of my buddies, and we ended up at the at Mark Santa Maria's swap meet there at the Fowling Warehouse in Plano, Texas. It was a really good time. If you're within about 6 hours of that, you need to try to make the next one. There was all sorts of good stuff there. I took a pretty good amount of cash. I was planning to buy a Traxxas Max. The only one that they had there are two people that had them. One of them was very custom and had a pretty fragile looking body on it that it was really sharp, but I was anticipating taking this thing to the skate park, and a very good looking but kind of fragile looking body just didn't suit what I was after. And anyway, that's not what I ended up getting. I didn't have anything to sell. I went to buy this time, and the first thing I ended up buying was this drag car. Starsky and Hutch Pinto. I got what I think is a pretty good deal on it. I think it's right around half of what it would take to build it from scratch. Basically, it's a Bandit that's got lots and lots of upgrades, including a Proline transmission. Looks like it's got all sorts of good stuff. The guy had custom made brackets to hold the wheelie bars on, and I just thought it was very, very, very cool looking. And I told one of my buddies, I said, hey, if we had any kind of drag racing scene in San Angelo, I would buy that car. It just looks so cool. And he says, well, I've got a drag car. Brian's got a drag car. Patch has a drag car. It started running through about half our club that owns them. And it turns out one of my buddies has a timing system. One of the Traxxas, I think it's a DTS. Anyway, so it looks like we're going to be doing some drag racing in San Angelo before too long. Pretty excited about that. Excited to test this thing out. The guy I bought it from said he built it, tuned it a little bit, and then kind of moved on to faster cars, so it's been sitting. But yeah, it's nice, and I just love the body. I mean, a Starsky and Hutch Pinto, where do you see that? And when you can get it for a good price, there's not much option but to go ahead and buy it. So there'll be a video on drag racing coming up probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'm excited about that. Okay, the other thing, actually the main thing I was looking for most of the day was a skate park basher. And I really had my mind set on a Traxxas Max, not the X Max and not the Mini Max, but just the basic Max. I thought that 4F size would be about right for our skate park. Still fairly affordable to fix and pretty cool. Well, I got there. Two people had Maxes. One of them had a Chevy Silverado body that was really pretty, but it kind of looked fragile. And I thought a pretty fragile body on my skate park basher is not a very good idea. And the other guy had some limited edition Monster Energy drink sponsored bodies, and he seemed to think they were worth more than new, and they probably are to some people, but not to me based on what I was wanting to do with it. So I kept looking around, and I said, well, that's a swing and a miss, and I was kind of halfway thinking about just buying a new one. And then my buddy John King, who's a heck of an enabler, said, hey, check out this deal this guy's got over here. And I looked at it, and I have an e-Revo now. Once again, it's a really good price. It is missing a hinge pin and part of the front bumper assembly that holds it on, but the swap meet was less than 10 miles from the Traxxas world headquarters, so we went into their store, and I've got the parts and batteries and everything to get it up and running now, and we'll be doing that in the next couple of days. But right now it is cold in West Texas. We're going to let it warm up a bit. Now the guy I brought it from, he seemed like an honest guy, and he told me it's only had a few battery packs run through it, but I mean there's some skid damage on the rub rails on the roof and on the back of the wing. The body's in good shape, not cracked anywhere. And the car's dirty. He didn't spend a whole lot of time prepping it for sale, but I kind of appreciate that because I can tell that the shocks aren't leaking because they just got dust on them. They're not any dirtier than the stuff around them. It all works. It came with a transmitter and receiver that I probably won't use. I think this is going to go on my Fly Sky GT5 like a lot of my other cars do. But anyway, I'm excited to get this thing out at the skate park and do some big jumps. So if you're trying to do a YouTube channel, big jump, going to the skate park with a big car, I mean, that's a win-win situation because you get good video when you jump a big car at the skate park, and then when you break it and fix it, that's some more good video. So count on seeing this one a bit because it didn't know it signed on for a rough life, but it did. Anyway, that's what I bought. I'll show you some pictures that we took there. It was a really good time. If you ever get a chance to attend one of these, I highly recommend doing it. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you next time on RC Restomod.